This is as big as it gets from me. Action.
You're watching something that seems so out there, and you're like, there's no way that that's real.
Nothing's ever been done on this level.
It's so rich and beautiful.
This means something.
Here we go.
About 10 years ago, Jason and I were considering whether or not to do the story about Kamehameha, the great unifier of the Hawaiian Islands.
We always wanted to make a big, epic, Braveheart or Last Mohican style Hawaiian movie.
So I told Jason, I said, look, if you don't feel it like in your gut that you should play this character, then I don't know if we should do it.
It's huge shoes to step into.
Yeah, he told me later, he says, you know what? I don't think I'm right to play Kamehameha. We dropped the idea. About 24 hours later, just a light went off in my head. And in that moment, there was ho'ailona. In Hawaiian, we say ho'ailona when there is a sign or a manifestation, something that is allowing you to understand that you are on the right track or you're doing the right thing. That's when we fell on Ka'iana A'ahula. The most famous Hawaiian around the world is Kamehameha. But in the days of Kamehameha, the most famous Hawaiian around the world was Ka'iana. He was a war chief, a world traveler.
It was said that he walked around China with a spear, ahu'ula,
when he turns
mahiole, and European pants.
It just fit perfect. You can give him flaws, you can dirty him up a little bit. Whereas Kamehameha, his history and lineage deserves, a certain amount of respect. Another ho'ailona was Jason has a direct family lineage to Ka'iana's family.
It was the craziest thing, like it was destined to be.
Kakana e na oli e Ka'iana. Aia wale no kalana kilama o ahu. Ke pile mai oe, a ko'u au au.
In episode 3, we had a strong ho'ailona. We're introducing Kamehameha to the world for the first time on film. When he stepped out of the water, there's a rainbow that arcs over the character. It was astounding. In our culture, that is the sign of a chief, the symbol of royalty. We didn't create that moment. It's not VFX'd, it wasn't scripted, but because we were in alignment, that moment came organically. I can't tell you how many times those things happened. It was like a higher power was guiding us and helping us present an authentic Hawaiian experience.
And it's something that hasn't been done. I've never had the opportunity to see anything like this.
Because we were going to present something that had never been seen before, we needed to do it in a way that had never been done before. We decided that production should be led by culture. It adds a certain level of authenticity that you can't fake.
I think we should do this in everything. It's wonderful to be able to give thanks to people who used the land before us.
We went to Iolani Palace, the only palace in the United States, and we had a traditional awa ceremony.
It's a just ancient ritual. The sound that you hear is the exact same sound, the exact same ritual, going back thousands of years.
It was the first Hawaiian awa ceremony that had been held at Iolani Palace in over 100 years. We had really cleansed ourselves, prepared ourselves to be able to undertake the big journey that we had ahead.
It was just a beautiful moment.
Pōliuli, a pōhihihi ke ala, a ole na e oe e hele ho o Kahiana.
A lot of people have questioned whether or not we should use Olelo Hawaii, the Hawaiian language, in the show.
It was a big risk to do it in a language that has never been seen like this in a show, but we knew there's no other way we could do it.
When Momoa first said to me, it's like, we're going to do this in Olelo, I was like, what? I just wanted desperately to be a part of that cultural experience, to just hear that language come to life again.
Mainei me tātua nui o ke kaua. Ho paui ho la iaia, a ho pio I ke kane he kiliana, he ho mana.
He a kau, he Kamehameha.
If we removed language, then we removed the reality. By leading production with culture, we're actually tapping into something deeper. something stronger. And that's really one of the things that we're the most proud of.
Ke iloli nei kalani. Loa ka hale kipa maha o hako ilani. Na ke aloha, ikono, e hui olua e.
You're watching something that seems so out there and you're like, there's no way that that's real. I wanted to make sure that the things I put on there could be pointed at something real. The shark sequence is a representation of the way Hawaiians would catch shark. The method for getting the shark to slow down is real. There are first-hand accounts of people seeing Hawaiians riding sharks the way cowboys ride horses. The Battle of Waikiki was a real thing. It really happened. It was another way to say, this is Oahu, and yes, there's beautiful scenery. Yes, there's amazing places to kick back and enjoy the sand and the ocean, but it's got a dark history as well. Hawaiian history could have been different if things had gone according to Kahikili's plan, and really according to what a lot of people believed. Maui was truly a powerful kingdom. Kahikili was truly a powerful king. He was a king that was able to hold the stability of Maui. He conquered Oahu, and then he developed a treaty with Kauai. By all accounts, he should have been the one to unite the islands, which would have made the Kingdom of Hawaii, Kingdom of Maui, and Hawaiians today would be known as Mauians.
E kukuli iho e mamu o ka mo I vanana io.
In Chief of War, the human experience is universal. We never actually referred to this as a Hawaiian story. It's just a really good story that happens to take place in Hawaii. But the culture, the costumes, the language, all of that stuff just becomes beautiful nuance.
It's truly broke the mold. Nothing's ever been done on this level.
You have no idea what's coming.
Uno au me oe kua ana. Ale kau he tua ana, Kaina.